So in the 7th grade, I had my first physical. I asked the doctor how my penis compared to the other boys my age. He told me to ask my mom, which I thought was a little weird. Because how did he get under the assumption that my mom has seen so many 7th grade penises that she could make an accurate comparison to mine? Thought that was off. So I'm not doing that. I didn't ask my mom. But what I did do is I went home and I got on my dad's work computer and I Googled 7th grader's penis. Some of you are ahead of me. And that is the story of how my dad lost his job. It's a sad story. I don't think the G-spot exists. That's not the punchline, there's more, hold on. I don't think the G-spot exists because Cosmopolitan writes an article to you women every single month explaining how to find it. If you're all having trouble, imagine how us guys feel. We're like a bunch of blind kids playing Where's Waldo. We're like, is it there? Is it there? Okay, no, side to side. I'll do figure eights. Marco? I've never heard polo.
About 5 years ago, I had a serious relationship with somebody. And I was 20, she was also 20. She cheated on me with a 15-year-old. Yeah, imagine that hit to my ego. I got a fucking car at least. I mean, 94 Grand Prix ain't got shit on his 10-speed. She even defended him too. Said, oh, he's very mature for his age. Yeah, he reads at 11th grade reading level. So he's got me there, big deal.
So I was talking with my friends the other day and they were talking about porn and bestiality came up and I heard someone say, yeah, but the girls in those are never really pretty. Why is that the thing that matters? I can't imagine jerking off to bestiality and being like, yeah, that girl's fucking hideous, I can't do it. You ever think the horse is like, not this bitch? And like if you get a toupee, everybody thinks you're an asshole. And I don't think that's fair. Because like if you're born without an arm or a leg, they'll make an arm that'll fucking move for you so you can grab shit. But if you get a toupee, you're an asshole. Like nobody would ever walk up to a guy with one leg and be like, I can totally tell that's fake. That's bullshit, dude. You're not fooling anybody. I went out with a girl and we had a really nice time. And we go back to her apartment, and she goes, hey, before I let you in, you're not like a rapist or anything, right? I'm like, is that what I fucking look like? She could have said anything. She could have been like, burgle your home, anything. But no, it was a rapist. And I answered with the worst thing you could ever say to somebody who asked that question, which is, why would I wait 6 hours to rape you? Oh, I'm sure you've heard of those charming rapists who wait 6 hours, take you out to dinner, and treat you really nice.
In fact, let's make a pact tonight. You and I are going to party like it's 1989. Yeah, not 1999. Here's why. Anybody remember the music we had in 99? What do we have? Ricky Martin, NSYNC, Christina friggin' Aguilera? No, I'm talking about 1989. Back when music was fun. Bands knew how to party, right? Have a good time. Bands like Guns N' Roses. Any Guns N' Roses fans here? Okay, like 3 people. Awesome, thank you. My point exactly. Axl Rose is not exactly relevant in today's culture. So to make him amusing to me, this is how I envision Axl Rose. I imagine that he's standing in front of a judge. Right? He's fighting a paternity suit filed against him, and for some reason Axl decides to represent himself and sing his defense. Here we go. He's got got eyes of the bluest skies, just like the deep blue sea. I know that you think he is mine, but he doesn't belong to me. Whoa, 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 that child ain't mine. Whoa, 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 that child ain't mine. Thank you. Thanks. Zumba classes, they pay off. Really.
Occasionally, my girlfriend will ask me if I'm gay, which is weird, but she doesn't even take the strap-on out of my mouth long enough to give her an answer. She's always dominating conversations. And my girlfriend recently told me that she wanted to take our relationship to the next level. And I don't know what that means, but I'm just hoping during sex she'll let me choke her. It's kind of a fantasy of mine, because really, I wanted to choke her since I met her. Yeah, domestic violence goes over well in bars. The other week ago, I was watching VeggieTales with my nephew, and if there's anything that I've taken from VeggieTales over the years, is I hate vegetables just as much as I hate God. Ugh, Christian vegetables are awful, aren't they? But not as bad as the Jewish ones. Ugh. Happy Palm Sunday, everybody. Now, another one of my nephews has muscular dystrophy, and that's terrible, and he's confined to a wheelchair. And I told him, hey, Jonathan, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And he said, really, Uncle Brennan? I said, yeah, as long as it doesn't require walking. Listen, if I don't give that kid tough love, then who will? I mean, maybe someday he might wheel for President of the United States. I, like I'm sure everybody else, am against police brutality. But whenever I see the cops assaulting a Mexican, I just assume they're trying to get the candy out of him. The other day ago, I witnessed a Mexican standoff. And it wasn't with guns or anything, but it was just two guys speaking Spanish, and I imagine they were arguing over who drank the last Bud Light lime. I've been trying to lose weight recently as like one of my resolutions. It's a pretty common resolution, but like I'm not doing it for like any superficial reasons. I just want my bed sheet to support me when I try to hang myself again. It's a little too dark for some people. Here's something that you guys may not know. You can't slice your wrist with an overdrawn debit card. Trust me, I've tried. I drive a bit of an older car, and last year it broke down, and I took it into the mechanic, and I found out that my car and I share something in common. We both had blown trannies. But you would not believe how many miles per gallon my mouth gets.
I'm recently a grandfather. Don't fucking clap. Don't fucking clap. I don't want to be no damn grandfather. Now I can't do all the shit I used to do. Like hit on young chicks. How do I look? What am I gonna say? Hey, baby. Psst. Hey. Hey, baby. Want some grandpa dick? Give you some granddaddy dick.
You gonna spank me, choke me, and pull my hair too?
Oh, you already know my jokes. You're goddamn right. Choke the shit out your ass and pull your hair and spank your ass and make you write a bad check. And you'll like it. I don't know, she's crazy. Right? Because crazy women's got the best sex, don't they? Ain't that right? Yeah. He know. He been getting pussy a long time. How old are you?
I forgot.
He look at the motherfucker forgot. That's old. I don't know if I want to get old enough to forget how old I am. I'm just worried about how long my balls get. Right? As you get older, them bitches just keep stretching, man. Right? He knows. It's fucked up when you sit in the toilet, your nuts touch the water. Hey guys, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you've been to Lake Michigan, you see that wave coming, what do? That's everybody does it. Right? Here comes the wave. You don't get used to it until that, oh. Then that shit ain't fair, is it? Just shrink everything right up. Balls up tight. Dick like a button. Well, not mine. Maybe one of you guys.
The last time I used weed was in a sentence, it was a contraction, and I said, we'd better not smoke this marijuana. I drink like I spend money, which means when I have no balance, I have to stop. Right? Like, I wish there was an ATM you could use that would tell you both, like how drunk you are and how much money you have, so you can accurately determine whether or not you want to overdraft over one more draft. I was on my computer the other day, computing, and my computer died, okay? I had to get some work done. I was on my computer and it died, so I had to jump over to the wife's computer. And again, it is her computer. I've never used it. I'm not allowed to. It's in a separate room in our home. I'm not allowed to touch it because apparently my wife thinks I'm going to do something weird with a computer. And to be honest with you, probably going to do something weird to a computer, so good on her. So I have to get on her computer. I go in there and I type into the URL www. And you know how it'll autofill to let you know where you've been recently? Let you go back to where you started, kind of catch up where you left off, right? And again, wife's computer, right? I type in www. And it autofills. You know how sometimes you find out something about the person that you love that makes you sort of, I don't know, like you can bond over it. It sort of brings you closer together. It might be something weird, something strange, a little bit kind of crazy. Like, I don't know, you both like watching people get kicked in the nuts, or Christianity, or whatever. Just something different, you know, that brings you closer together. I type in www. and wetv.com autofills, right? I'm like, what's happening under my roof in my own house? How could this be? And more importantly, why aren't I involved, right? Huh? Well, I'm like, I'm going to go through with this, right? I'm going to click on this. I'm going to see what's happening, right? I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. Let's see. So I click on the link, and a window pops up, and it says, congratulations, you've been entered to win a dream home from womensentertainmenttelevision.com. That's WETV.com. See, as it turns out, I was just reading what I wanted to read. So I asked my wife about it. Yeah, right? That was my reaction at first, right? Like, hell yeah, let's see. Okay, I asked my wife about it when she got home. I was like, what's going on with this website? And she's like, oh, it's super exciting. I was going to win us this dream home. And I was like, hey, you know what's super exciting? This was a dream home, and I thought you were watching porn. And now you've ruined all of my dreams. So, thank you so much.
Kind of outgoing, I'm not sure if you guys know this, kind of an outgoing person. So I'll talk to anybody, like anybody on the street, whatever. Especially if we're waiting in line for something, like at the gas station, I'll talk to somebody. We're both waiting in line, let's have a conversation, let's have a good time. I'm also a big fan of shoes. I love like vintage, old school Nikes. And one time, I met this guy. He had these old school, like straight from the 90s, like the type that you pump up, Air Jordans. They were super clean and super white. Not a crease, not a dirt spot on them. And I was like, man, what's the deal? Did you save those for today? Is today a special occasion? You just kept them in your closet till now? And today's the day you're gonna break them out? He said, no, I've had these for years. I wear them all the time. there's a secret. You want to know? I was like, yeah, sure. What is it? He goes, I'm in a wheelchair. Fuck. It's cool. My parents think I'm a dick, too. It's good times, good times. So, I know you asked earlier, anybody out here smoke weed? Just like, yeah, all right, the comedians, of course. Of course you do. I got a drug dealer. My drug dealer is super paranoid. I don't smoke a lot, but on occasion, because I'm in the National Guard shop. All right, so on occasion, like once a month, I smoke some weed, and I ask him, I text him, I go, hey man, can I get a little weed? I don't think it's that big of a deal anymore, right? He's super paranoid. He sends back like, dude, you can't say that. A little weed, what if the cops see my phone? They'll arrest me. Oh, you can't do that. They'll track my phone for weed. I'm like, all right, man, what do you want? What do you want me to say? What's the code word you want me to use other than weed? What do you want me to text you? Just ask me for that bomb. That's so much worse.
I ever have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Little Girl. Then I'm gonna take her to Disney World and fuck with everybody. You wanna go on a ride, little girl? And I totally understand that my daughter will end up being a stripper, but I'm okay with that, because I'm a feminist. Yeah. See, stripping is the one profession where women make more than their male counterparts. Granted, it's because their clients make more money, but still, feminist. If I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Jesus. And I'm going to take him to church every weekend so you can hear him say, Jesus is the Son of God. And I'm going to elbow him, make sure he's listening.
So just in case you couldn't tell by how tight my shirt is, I am stupid. That's funny because it's true. I am stupid. I know it. I can admit it. You know when you're stupid. You know you're stupid when you fail at the gas station. You know what I mean? You fuck up one too many times at the pump. Get that C attendant signal. That's a proud moment. And you gotta go see him. You gotta go see the attendant. He's in there, in that box. Like a white trash Wizard of Oz. You walk in, he's like, who dares enter my marathon? Who dares disturb the great Greg Studinsky in his temple of sorrow and despair? Who dares? That's some goofy shit. You gotta start off by saying, hey, I'm sorry. 'Cause you gotta apologize right away. You gotta be like, hey, bud, I'm sorry that the next 5 minutes of your life are gonna be me being a retard at you. But that's the road we're going down, so buckle up. Here it comes. He's like, what happened? I'm like, well, it turns out I'm too stupid to follow very basic step-by-step instructions as they appear one at a time in sequential order in front of me. So the machine told me I needed to come in here and get help from someone who's getting their GED. I'm assuming that's where you come in, buddy. So where do we go from here? I'm stupid, I know. It's weird that I'm stupid though, because my dad is actually a very intelligent man. He's very pragmatic. He's an accountant, has his master's degree. 4 kids, we're all dumb as shit. I like to joke with my dad, Dad, I'm your favorite, right? And he likes to joke back, Randy, you know I'm equally disappointed in all of you. And I laugh, and he doesn't. No, my dad's a good guy. He does my taxes. It's a perk. He did my taxes for me this year. Right after he did them, he was like, Randy, we need to talk. That's a good sign. So he sits me down and he starts the conversation off by going, you know you're poor, right? And I was like, you know, now that you mention it, that would explain my diet of water and beans. Good job, Daddy, you cracked the case. He's like, all right, well, I want to know, how are you preparing for your future? And I responded, I don't even understand the question. I have a feeling the answer is no. He's like, well, what are you going to do with your life? And I was like, oh, that. Don't worry about that. I got that all figured out. See, what I'm going to do is go on stage in front of half-drunk strangers and tell them all how dumb I am. Wait for it. For free. Not stupid. That's great, son. Maybe you need a plan B. It's like, I have a plan B. Vote Democrat. Someone, somewhere will keep me alive. That'll be somebody's job someday. Just me. I'm stupid. No, I'm stupid. That's why I don't date. Because I'm dumb enough as is. But you put a woman in my life, oh Lord. It's like passing out ecstasy at the Special Olympics. It's gonna be funny. And the sex is way better than you'd think. But it's not gonna end well. No siree, Bob. Can't have women in my life. Too stupid. And women, you guys don't make it easy on us. You don't make it easy to be a stupid man, alright? I don't have spare IQ points to be wasting on you guys. And you are picking them off one by one. Your fucking high heel shoes and your push-up bras. And your little fucking foot tattoos you get right fucking there. I don't even understand why that's sexy, but it is. It's very distracting. Yoga pants? Really? Come on, was that really necessary, women? Men weren't horny enough as is, you had to start wearing black saran wrap for pants? Come on now. You don't even stop there, you actually write shit across the ass. Like we need an excuse to look. And the shit you put there too, juicy, hot mama. I saw Tweety Bird the other day. I'm still processing that. My favorite though is the just love pink. Seriously, love pink, come on. Why don't you just write puss across your ass? I know what you're talking about. Not stupid. Well shit, that's all I had for tonight. I thought that was 5 minutes. Fuck it. Alright, I'll do one more close on this shit. I told you already I'm broke. I want to let you know how broke. You know you're not doing well financially when your Google search history includes the question, can you sell plasma stoned? Happy 420 everybody. Thank you very much. You guys have been great. I've been Randy.
We think we should legalize all drugs. I was like, fuck no. That means one day we can have a crack commercial. Can you imagine seeing that shit? This is crack. This is my DVD player. Now it's his. Thanks for shopping. I'll see you in 10 minutes in my grandmother's microwave. I think the only reason why we should legalize drugs is because the government would have to put the side effects alongside the package like they do everything else you buy, right? Have to tell you the side effects. And I think people wouldn't take a lot of, crack if you knew what it said on the side of the package. You pick up the package, it goes, may cause you to jack your friend off next to a dumpster. You'll be like, fuck, I don't even like Earl. I think I'm gonna go with heroin this week. Heroin is the new drug of choice, heroin. But you know something? I think in America, a lot of drugs have changed though, It used to be like, they got black people all high and shit, so we won't get y'all jobs and shit, so y'all put us on crack. But see, now white people taking drugs. And that's why the system is fucked up now. Because a lot of white people take drugs, they lose their fucking job, then they go on welfare and they fucked up the system. That's why everybody complain about welfare now, because there's a lot of fucking white people on there. When it was only black people, we didn't have no problem with that shit. White people fucking, y'all like that, what you call crystal meth, right? I'm the one telling you this shit. It's out there. And trust me, one of your cousins is on that shit. Go check with Leroy. He's fucked up right now. Leroy is fucked up right now. I'm just saying, white people, y'all can't take drugs. Y'all like the Indians with liquor. It didn't work out well. Y'all like fucking, taking Oxycontin. Y'all be sniffing that shit. Y'all ever see a friend sniff some Oxycontin? Y'all, listen, I don't want to be the one to break this shit to y'all, but this shit is happening in y'all neighborhoods. Okay, fuck it. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Go to Montana. This shit is fucked. Fuck it, okay, I'll tell some other jokes. You guys ain't ready for this shit. Don't tell us about us. Talk about you. You guys gotta face up to this shit if you're gonna beat it. If you're gonna beat this shit, if crystal meth and Oxycontin, y'all gonna beat it, y'all gotta face up to that shit. Go get your cousin Leroy that's fixing on his fucking transmission and tell him, stop selling shit. Stop. Your back ain't hurt, motherfucker. Your back is not hurt. That was 6 years ago. Your back still fucking hurt? I'm sorry, man. I just wanted to talk about how bad white people are. I go home and listen to Fox News to see how bad black people are, so fuck it. I thought I'd come out here and give some shit to y'all. Make y'all feel bad about y'all fucking self. Because I gotta go home to Fox News and find out I'm a piece of shit and don't know. I don't know, I believe gun control, I think we should have gun control. But I'm too scared that we take away all the guns, all the good people won't have guns, all the bad people have it. So I think we should improve the guns. I'm not gonna be satisfied till I'm able to shoot stupid people through the television. That's right, Smith & Wesson and Xbox need to hook up. Make it fun for the whole family. If you could shoot stupid people through the television, you think any of us would know who Honey Boo Boo is? I'd have killed her and her mama on the first fucking day. First fucking day. Somebody shot a rhino. I know. It was fucking me. I'm real funny, man. I'm real fucking funny.